What's poppin', y'all? I hope and I pray that you have a blessed day today. As I always say, what you put into the day is what you get out of it. You put in love, you get out love. You put in positivity, you get out positivity. You put in that work, that faith won't be dead. I'm telling you, get into your word, gain that wisdom and understanding. Put on the full armor of God. Learn how to fight your flesh. Feed your spirit. Get in your word and stay consistently in prayer. Okay, so the Bible verse I have for you today comes from Hebrews 12, verse 11. Now, first I had this in King James. And I kind of understood it, but not enough, so I switched to the New Living Translation so I could understand it better and so I could help explain it to y'all. So the verse of the day comes from Hebrews 12, verse 11, which says, "No discipline is enjoyable while it is happening. It's painful. But afterward, there will be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way." That's a fact. If ever I needed to hear a verse, it would be this today. Discipline and consistency go hand in hand. Just like discernment and conviction. Actually, you need all four in order to reap a plentiful harvest. To say that with a heart made new, you yourself have changed for the better. You know, you've been changed for good. I definitely agree. Discipline is not enjoyable while it's happening, but it's oh so worth it. It's just like when you put in the work. So like, say if you have like a fitness goal and you want to lose a certain amount of weight. And you know the work you have to put in, but you know, like, you looked it up, you know it's going to be hard, and you're like, at first, you know what, I got this, we could do this. And then you start to try. And then it's like, this hurts a little bit. Physically, mentally, emotionally, like, it starts physical, and then it gets emotional. Then you feel like, oh my God, I can't do this. This is, what did I even sign myself up for? And then it starts to hit you spiritually, like, okay, are you actually saying you can't do this, or do you feel something inside of you telling you that you can't do it? So I feel like it's a wave of emotions that starts physical, goes emotional, then goes spiritual. But the more that you do it, it's like you're feeding a muscle inside of your spirit that strengthens you. And that's the strength that comes from God, for real. And then also alongside of that, you're building your physical strength, sometimes without even knowing it. And the more you do it, the more it just becomes routine. It goes from being disciplined to being routine. And I feel like once you cross over that threshold, that fine line between discipline and routine, that's when it becomes easier. That's when it becomes less painful. And you actually love to endure that, I don't want to say pain. You love to endure that pain. You love to endure that challenge because it makes you stronger. So, yeah. I hope this helps. Hope it made sense. I love y'all and be safe out there.